Welcome back to Mrs. Drewrees food channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a very tasty Ghanaian egg stew with salted fish. So let's get started. For this recipe I chose to use skinless and boneless salted fish fillets, and I am first going to cut it into smaller pieces, and by the way I'm using two of these, and there must be about 6 to 7 pieces of salted fish in one packet. And then I am going to put it in my bowl and I am going to wash it. So this fish is very salty, so you need to wash it properly. Okay, so I'll be washing it for about 3 times just to make sure I remove enough salt from it. Okay, so no rush, take your time and remove as much salt as you can. And of course, if you don't want to use salted fish, please do not use it. And now I am going to wash my tomatoes. So I have got about 12 medium-sized fresh tomatoes. And now I am going to remove the seeds from the tomatoes because the seeds are not needed for this recipe. And do not throw them away. You can use it for something else later on, like a pepper sauce or whatever you want to use with the seeds. Okay. And sometimes I also use canned plum tomato when I don't have fresh ones. So my tomatoes are ready. I've removed the seeds and I've cut them into two. So now I'm going to heat up 1 cup of oil. I am using vegetable oil, but you know what? Use coconut oil. It's better. And I also have 2 chopped onions. And when the oil is hot, I'm going to fry my onions for about 2 to 3 minutes on a medium heat. Okay. Next, I am going to add in my salted fish. Okay. And then I am going to stir it and leave it to fry for about 3 to 4 minutes and always on a medium heat. Okay. So I have also prepared 2 scotch bonnets. I have 1 onion, 7 garlic cloves, and 1 thumb-sized ginger, and I'm going to blend this with a little bit of water. So once my salted fish and onions are ready, I am going to add it my blended pepper, ginger, and garlic. Then I am going to give it a little stir, and I am going to let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes on a medium heat. And then I'll be adding my tomato puree or tomato paste, and I'm adding just 1 tablespoonful, but this is optional. If you don't like tomato puree in your egg stew, you do not have to add it. Now let it fry for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to add my fresh tomatoes. Okay, now I am going to give it a little stir, and then I am going to cover it to allow the tomatoes to cook. Okay, so I'll leave it for about 7 to 10 minutes, and this is how it looks like. And you can see that the tomatoes are being cooked. So I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to add 2 mackerel in tomato sauce and 1 sardine in tomato sauce to my stew. And again, this is completely optional, but I really like to have some fish and tomato sauce in my egg stew. Now stir it, and then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of red curry. You can use the yellow one, and that's it. I'm going to stir it, and then I'm going to add my eggs, and I've got here 12 large eggs, and I'll divide it this way. I'm going to beat 7 of the eggs. Okay, and then I'm going to drizzle it into the stew. Okay, so step by step, little by little. You can also decide to add all your eggs at once, beat all the eggs, but I like it this way. Okay, and then I am going to stir it gently. Okay, because I also like my egg stew to be chunky. Okay, and now I am going to add the remaining 5 eggs. I'm just going to drop them into the stew just like this. Okay, and trust me, the stew is going to be awesome. And again, I'm repeating the same thing. I am going to stir it gently. Okay, this is it. And now another tip is to cover it so that it creates a steam in the stew and it will be fantastic. So I covered it and let it cook for about 7 to 10 minutes on the lower heat. And now I am going to stir it, okay? Very gently, and then I'll lower the heat and leave it to cook for another 5 to 7 minutes on the lowest heat possible, guys, okay? All right, so this is my Ghanaian egg stew. It is ready and it smells awesome. And now I'm going to leave it on the side and concentrate on my potatoes. So I have already peeled the potatoes, washed, added water, and now I'm going to boil it for about 25 to 30 minutes depending on the potato type you are using. Okay, dear friends, everything is ready. I have my potatoes. Now I'm going to add the stew. Look at this wonderful Ghanaian egg stew. It is just amazing, guys. I'm going to enjoy mine with boiled potatoes, but you can eat it with yam, plantain, rice, whatever you feel like eating it with. Alright, thank you all for watching my video. Once again, I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. Comment, share my videos, and I'll see you next time for another video. Stay blessed. Bye bye.